I'm going to show you a known exercise, the Curtsy Lunge, and show you how it's done on the reactive platform of the Core-Tex, which is going to give us that transverse plane motion that's accompanied by or coupled with the tilt and the translation all at the same time. Now there's a few things that happen with this particular move the way we do it. It's because now the ground is moving underneath us, and it creates a much greater demand on the transverse plane acceleration and deceleration at the hip. It's a very unique response that we're going to get. On top of that, it's necessary because of the reactive nature of the platform is that we anchor our body here, or our hands on the handrail. So by doing so, I'm actually influencing my thoracic spine quite a bit and my shoulder girdle, as you'll be able to see. So as we know, the Core-Tex has a certain limitation in the ranges you can go because we have that safety mechanism that limits the motion underneath. But if we want to maximize an exercise like this, the best thing to do is to be in the center of the platform. So I'm going to take my right foot, so I'm going to use my inside foot relative to the handrails and put it right over the logo, because essentially now I'm dead center over the safety bumper that's underneath, and I know that I'm going to be distributing my weight evenly through that. Both hands are going to go on the handrail, and here's my my setup position. And this is helpful for the client or the patient to know that, okay, I've got most of my weight on this leg, okay? Now, depending on, again, the objectives of what I want to do, there's certain variations and tweaks that we can apply to this that best meet the needs of our client or our patient. But as I have my hands here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive my left knee up and take it all the way across my body. So there's my that's my 360 degrees of rotation right there. And immediately I'm going to come back and go into my curtsy right there. So again, if I were to put a lot of weight on this back leg, I end up unloading this hip. If I just use my back foot as a little bit of a stopper to decelerate myself, I can do that. I can actually even do this without putting my foot down on the ground at all and rely on my upper body and my ability to control things from grabbing the handrails and transferring that deceleration through the rest of my body. But looking at it in real time, I'm going to be here. Now I've used this with clients as both a mobility warm-up exercise. So if I want to get that hip switched on in a lot of different directions, I'll just have them do it nice and easy, take it up nice and controlled, put some weight back here. If I want to make this an exercise where I want to really emphasize a transitional zone between internal and external, or where that rotation has accelerated and needs to be decelerated, then I'm going to speed it up. I can be here and I can snap it around. And right in that transformation zone, in the transverse plane, is where there's a great deal of emphasis that occurs with that. So again, you can see hands were fixed, thoracic spine was getting influenced by the bottom-up reaction of what the platform was doing, but certainly a unique response at the hip joint itself, as well as the surrounding tissue and the responsibility it has with that kind of motion.